So I don't know if or when I'm going to post this video somewhere, but I was just reading something this morning, and it kind of got me going on something. I figured I wanted to get this on camera, so maybe I'll post it somewhere. Maybe I won't. I don't know. Maybe I'm just going to keep it for myself. But in any event, I was reading an article, and it started out with why you don't want to do XYZ thing. It was a why you don't want to do this. Okay. And then in the article, the person that was writing this article, they were invoking science. Well, because science says you shouldn't, or this or that, or whatever, And also the article had this extremely arrogant overtone. It was, full of ridicule for people that were doing this thing and all this kind of whatever. And it drove me nuts a little bit because if you're going to, the biggest thing that drove me nuts when it really comes down to it was that this person was basically just saying, because this is dumb, because this is not good. And so my issue is, if you're going to invoke science and if you're going to say why somebody shouldn't do something, you really need to actually give evidence, data, like scientific stuff to do it. Just putting your hands on your hips and kind of like a petulant 14-year-old teenage girl and saying it doesn't really help, and it's in fact makes you look extremely hypocritical. It's basically the pot calling the kettle black, because if you're trying to refute pseudoscience or whatever, this or that, basically they're saying and you're just coming in and saying no matter if you think they're ridiculous or whatever, these people, it's like, look, I'm the type of person, I like to be open-minded, but I also like to see what skeptics have to say about new stuff, because there's obviously a lot of different opinions, a lot of different things out there. I try to look at both sides of an argument. I try to look at the skeptical side, try to look at the foresight of what's coming on, and I find that the people who are the condescending, arrogant jerk types, when they write articles, and they what they're trying to be funny is what they're trying to do, and say, look, it's lazy to just attack people to try to be funny, and it's extremely lazy humor to just be derogatory towards your quote-unquote opponent or opponents. You can actually be funny and write wittily and write entertainingly without having to attack people for no real reason. And so, once again, it's just that kind of thing really gets me. If you're going to be a skeptic, if you're going to be someone that's going to go out there and debunk myths or claims or whatever, and you're going to invoke, specifically when you're going to invoke science, please use science, use data, use things to actually use facts that are backed up, or what you believe to be facts, back up your argument, because you're no better than the other side of the argument that's claiming pseudoscience or whatever they are, if you don't do that same thing. So in any event, that's just wanted to put that on camera because it drives me nuts.